Ivan IV, better known as Ivan the Terrible, was the first Tsar of Russia and one of the most notorious rulers in Russian history. His reign lasted from 1547 until his death in 1584, and during this time, he gained a reputation for his ruthless behavior and cruel tactics. Ivan was born on August 25, 1530, in the city of Kolomenskoye, near Moscow, Russia. His father, Vasily III, died when Ivan was just 3 years old, leaving him as the heir to the throne. However, his mother, Elena Glinskaya, acted as regent until her death in 1538, and then a series of boyars, nobles, ruled in Ivan's name. In 1547, at the age of 16, Ivan was crowned Tsar of Russia and he immediately began consolidating his power. He worked to centralize the government, reduce the power of the boyars, and establish himself as an absolute monarch. Ivan's early years as Tsar were marked by a number of military successes, including the conquest of the Kazan Khanate in 1552 and the Astrakhan Khanate in 1556. However, it was during his later years that Ivan's cruelty and paranoia began to take over. In 1565, Ivan's wife, Anastasia Romanovna, died, leaving him grief-stricken and increasingly unstable. He began to see enemies everywhere and his behavior became increasingly erratic. He created a secret police force known as the Oprichniki, who terrorized the population and executed anyone they deemed a threat to Ivan's rule. Ivan also had a number of violent outbursts, including one in which he killed his own son, Ivan Ivanovich, in a fit of rage. This act, which took place in 1581, shocked the Russian people and cemented Ivan's reputation as a ruthless tyrant. Despite his reputation as a cruel and unstable ruler, Ivan did make some significant contributions to Russian history. He established the Oprichnina, a system of land management that helped centralize the government and paved the way for future reforms. He also commissioned the construction of the St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow, which remains one of the city's most iconic landmarks. However, Ivan's legacy is largely defined by his reign of terror and the widespread suffering that he inflicted on his own people. His policies and actions led to a period of instability and unrest in Russia that lasted for many years after his death. Ivan the Terrible is a complex figure in Russian history, a ruler who achieved some notable successes, but whose legacy is dominated by his cruelty and paranoia. His reign serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of absolute power and the need for strong institutions to keep rulers in check. Despite the many challenges he faced during his time as Tsar, Ivan's legacy remains a dark chapter in Russian history that is still remembered today.